Welcome back to We Talk Boxing. So this video, I'm going to give you my reactions, to the up and coming fight which has been confirmed between Terence Crawford versus David Avanesyan. Now this fight is scheduled for the 10th of December in Omaha, USA. So initially, my thoughts about this fight was that it's a fairly decent fight. For obviously for Crawford realistically, because obviously Avanesyan is a good, credible opponent, and is ranked in quite a few of the governing bodies. Now, my only disappointing realistically is obviously that all over social media. We heard obviously that Spence and Crawford, were sitting down and having talks to try and make the fight. Now, when you're kind of going from a potential Crawford and Spence fight to then announcing that you're going to be fighting David Avanesyan, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. So realistically, as a fight fan, I'm obviously a little bit disappointed that the Spence and the Crawford fight couldn't get made. But at the same time, if those talks didn't happen between them two, and obviously Crawford announced that David Avanesyan, I'll be like, you know what, that's a decent opponent, because Avanesyan is very much avoided. Not a lot of people want to fight him. You know what I mean? And it's weird because it's like the guy's got some sort of plague, because everyone just literally does not want to fight him because he's a dangerous, very durable, come forward pressure fighter, and he does have some good boxing skills as well. Now for me, I see this as a big opportunity for David Avanesyan, because realistically he's mixing it now with the best of the best. This is his opportunity to showcase what he could do at the top level, because realistically this is fighting probably arguably the best or the second best welterweight, depending on who you speak to. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's quite interesting. It's going to be a good fight, I think. But I do feel that if Crawford isn't 100% on his A game, he could, it could be a tough night for Crawford, because I guarantee it, that David Avanesyan is going to be putting a lot of pressure on Crawford, because obviously he wants to make a name for himself. He wants to, he wants the belt, but he also wants to earn a lot of money, and this is his opportunity to do that. And I actually feel as if, like I said, if Crawford's not on his A game, he can actually hurt Crawford, and potentially, take him to the deep trenches realistically. But let's wait and see. Obviously, Crawford is a true professional, and in all the fights that I've seen Crawford so far, he's always showed up and he's always in good nick, and he's always on his game. He does start slow, he's not a fast starter, but he's a professional. So I see it being a one-way street. I see it being fairly comfortable for Crawford, but as I said, he needs to kind of take this fight serious and not look past him and think, oh, you know what, this is going to be a walk in the park. I could easily, have talks with Spence's team and make that fight for next year. Because if he does think like that, it's going to be a long night and it's going to be a tough fight. But anyway, I don't want to long this one out too much, because I am going to make a pre-fight video about it as well. And obviously, I'll do a post-fight video once the fight happens and that as well. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about this matchup. Are you disappointed about the Spence fight not getting made with Crawford? Who else would you prefer to see Crawford fight against? And lastly, how do you see this fight going? Points for Crawford? Stoppage? A KO? Who wins? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, please subscribe, like and comment and share for more boxing related content. Bless.